Being involved in a motor vehicle accident that wasn't your fault is hard enough as it is. First there's the accident, then there's the initial claim, there's the stress of potentially liability disputes. You drop your car off, you get the rental, at the end of the hire, you're ready to collect your car and you realize that maybe the repairs were not done as sufficiently as they should be. What do you do in this situation? Stick with me for the next few minutes. I will guide you through a brief overview of the wonderful world of rectification. Hi, I'm Kashmir Zid. Thanks for stopping by for another edition of Claims Talk. Tonight we're talking about rectification. What is rectification? Rectification is basically a fancy insurance industry term for basically work that was not done correctly. Now, how does that affect you? You've been provided with a car. At the end of the rental, you pick up your car, the work's not done correctly. What do? The first thing that you need to do is notify the credit hire company that you've been working with that's provided you with the rental vehicle. There are a few key reasons for that. Rectification is a little bit interesting. Sometimes, depending on the legal technicalities, you can get the car, you can't get the car, and it depends on how much the insurance company wishes to cooperate so far as a rental vehicle is concerned. Primarily, your objective is whether you went through your insurance company or the other person's insurance company, and depending on which can depend on how you need to proceed in this matter. So let's break that down piece by piece. Now, if you've gone through your insurance company, this might seem initially like it might be an easy way to actually proceed in the matter. The thing that you have to take into consideration, a not at fault rental vehicle is usually supplied and paid for by the at fault driver's insurance company. So if you're not at fault, work's been done, you've lodged with your own insurer and they've organized the repairs. The question is whether the other person's insurance company is actually liable if the nominated repairer of your insurance company has made a mistake. And generally speaking, I'm sure most people could understand, they're generally not. Now, what do you do in that instance? A few things to keep in mind. If you've got the rental option in your own insurance policy, you can default to that. But it's important to communicate these issues to the rental company straight away. That way, if there's any sort of discussion that needs to have with your insurance company, that can be opened up straight away. Now, if you've opted to have your vehicle repaired through the at-fault driver's insurance, contrary to popular opinion, sometimes this can be a little bit easier. Presuming that the at-fault driver's insurance company have agreed that perhaps the repairer that they've nominated was not sufficient in their duties for whatever reason on that particular occasion, and hey, we all make mistakes. If they've authorized the second repairs, and that can be confirmed, the rental company can usually provide you with the vehicle again with no sort of particular confirmation. Now, it does need to be made sure that it is officially authorized, not something that the mechanic or the repairer are doing on a whim. But if it's actually been authorized and there's no issue with that whatsoever, generally speaking, there's no issue with the vehicle being provided again. Critical to this whole discussion is how fast you are in the pace about this whole matter. If you go to the mechanic, you realize that the work wasn't done correctly, I'm sure they're more than happy to help you. I'm sure they are. Mistakes happen, we all make mistakes. But you need to notify the stakeholders, as it was, straight away. So whichever insurer, yours or the other parties initially, and the credit hire company straight away. If you don't, and then the matter progresses to invoicing, the matter progresses to negotiation, the matter progresses to settlement, the credit hire company justifiably may not have grounds to invoice either insurance company if they've already settled. So don't make this a matter that you discuss days or weeks later. You need to get onto these companies straight away. That way, if there's any issue, they're looking into it for you. The credit hire company can still assist you because they're not, obscured by some sort of red tape or, bureaucracy. And that way, you can be still in the vehicle, going about your day to day, and then there's no disruption to the greater majority of your life, which is what we're trying to do here for you. Now, is that always possible? No. Rectification claims are very challenging. There are a lot of legal nuances which can be used to basically, as you would say, pass the buck and make it that the rental car company can't cover it. But if you're on the ball straight away, if you are on top of that situation straight away with communication, your chances of actually being able to remain in the rental vehicle are 110%. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. That would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, keep safe, drive safe, and have yourself a wonderful day. Good evening.